not always about your job role. It's about you as an individual.
Young people do that because they want to see how far their social is willing to go.
We have to help these young people prepare for real life.
You know what? There's more to us than just kicking a football and just rapping.
Yeah.
As a black man, I can be educated. Action, innit? Social worker and the mentor. We're back for another episode. Listen, me and Rob are still here, you know. We're still here. Bruv, you guess about that, innit?
Hey, mad.
Hey, listen. Bruv, we're back for another episode of the social worker and the mentor. Action to Ching. Hey, that first episode was lit, you know.
Yeah, listen, do you know, because I don't know about you, even as a professional, I'm always curious to know certain things.
Yeah.
Like, we have the question, why? Oh, no, but why?
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
So I was just, why? You know, so, but yeah, bro, how you doing?
Hey, listen, I'm all right, you know. Listen,
Yeah.
I can't tell you how gas I'm still to be in the studio and be filming again. Like, honestly, like, nah, do you know what it is, yeah? Because, Rob, it's about, like, what you were saying to me before. The fact that, you know, like, it's all about elevation and changing.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really proud of the route and how this podcast is evolving and changing, the traction that we're getting as well. And also, like I said, people, I've always said to Rob that I think it's important that you guys see black men doing podcasts like this, because representation is very, very important.
100%.
You know, and this is what me and Rob we do. You know, and we kind of just want to get people just to kind of like talk about things that are happening within our sector. And like I said, we've got so much guests that are coming on. The panel is back. You know, we've got new projects. So yeah,
Do you know what's crazy? Do you know what's so crazy? Because I think sometimes they only go by what they see on screen. We haven't even gone into first gear.
Yeah.
You know when you drive a car?
Hey, listen.
Oh, listen.
Listen, guys,
Listen. If we was doing this full time, it's game over.
Hey, listen.
No, it's game over.
No, I know.
No. I don't think they.
No, I think it's game over.
It's game over.
Bro, we ain't even first gear yet.
I'm in first gear, you know. So,
but guys, listen, you know what to do, yeah? You like, subscribe, and share. And you should keep seeing where we are at. You should see right here, you know, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, patrons coming. Rob, I think you said something about our website as well, innit?
Yeah, so the website is going to be done very, very soon. So you'll be able to like book Nana and myself for workshops, for podcasts, for one-to-one counselling, one-to-one mentoring, anything to do with universities, etc. So yeah, that's coming soon. All the prices are there because you know sometimes you have to have uncomfortable conversations.
Nah, I hear you, bro. I hear you.
How much is that? But it will be all.
It'll be all there. Listen, don't worry, people. Don't worry. Don't worry. But, but like, you see it right now? You see it? Ding, 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 ding. That's what you got to do. You like, subscribe, and share, innit? What I wanted to talk about, Rob, innit, and I think is quite current at the moment, is about teachers and professionals and managing volatile situations. In the news, I've seen that a teacher was stabbed,
bro,
by a student, a pupil, sorry. And what I've been seeing, Rob, particularly now in schools, but also professionals, is the fact that professionals now within education and social care are dealing with a lot of volatile situations, and it's how to navigate it. Because I'm not going to lie to you, as a social worker, and you know I've said it before, that social workers getting threats, it's quite standard, isn't it? I mean, I've had to, even in my current local authority, I've had to deal with some parents threatening social workers, and I won't lie to you, I've had to actually pattern up, with all due respect, pattern up some of these parents about how they're coming towards the social workers, because like, I get that there's a service that we need to give, but there's some parents where I've had to meet with them and say, listen, real talk, real recognized rule, fix up. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, what I'm not gonna have is you threaten the social worker, because hear what now, bruv, and you know, hear what now? Let a social worker come and threaten you and come and say, oh, right, I'm gonna do this, do that, bruv. The social worker's getting cut, bruv. Their job's gone. So, yeah, bruv, Matt, it's big things, you know?
Well, you know, bruv, I'm gonna use myself as an example. So I used to work in an SEN school or an EBD school. Stands for emotional behavior disorder. Okay, yeah. So you've got children in there or pupils in there that had autism, Asperger's, low learning ability, mental health, you name it. They was it, ASD, you name it. They were there, and these were people that would spit at you, kick you, throw chairs at you, throw their sandwich at you, tell you to fuck off. Excuse my language. Yeah, your mum's dead. Right? Yeah, etc. etc. Vile. Vile. Yeah, one more time. VILE. Vile. Yeah. But bro, you have to ignore it. You have to ignore it. And the reason why you have to ignore it is because these pupils have challenging behavior, and they have ASD, right? Yeah, they have labeled things that are wrong. That's wrong with them. Yeah, some of them don't even know that they have ADHD. They don't know how to handle the ADHD.
Yeah.
Now, there's a difference between a special needs school and mainstream school. Yeah. Now, a lot of these things are happening in mainstream schools. Now, bruv, the last time I checked, yeah, um, whether you're in education, you're a practitioner, a social worker, we don't wake up in the morning, yeah, go and clean our teeth, have 2 baths, yeah, to leave the yard to go and get attacked, you know?
Yeah, no, bruv.
Attacked.
Hey, bruv, run that thing back, please.
Right?
Run that back.
We don't leave our house and leave our partners and families, yeah, or our children, right, to go and get attacked. Are you mad?
No, 100%, bruv.
Now, this is the concern that I have because every school, bruv, unfortunately, has different requirements and dealings of how to deal with the situation, right? There are some schools that might take the side of the pupil. Yes, I'm going to be controversial and say it as it is. Yeah, there are some schools, yeah, that will take the side of the pupil.
Yeah,
there are some schools such as I don't like the words they use, PRU, but I'll call it an alternative provision.
Yeah, AP.
There will be cameras in everywhere, every room,
the corridor, the room,
everywhere. There's cameras, right? Yeah, and you can see who was triggered. Did Timmy punch the teacher, or did the teacher punch Timmy? This is just an example, okay? By the way, yeah, right now. What's concerning for me, brother, is that it's happening too often now. Yeah, in America on TikTok and
yeah, bro. You know, America,
brother,
that's a different thing.
It's been happening from time,
from day one.
But it's becoming a regular thing now, and I'm just concerned about for teachers now, like, how are you handling it? What are you doing to provoke the young person, or is the young person just provoking you? Because, brother, as I said before, that comes into like staff safeguarding, bruv.
Yeah, no, bro, I agree with you because I think in the job roles, Rob, that we're doing, unfortunately, whether you're a teacher or social worker, and people will resonate with this, it happens a lot where you are going to be deal with difficult situations, whether you're working with a young person or you're working with a parent, where actually you might have a pupil who comes in and is hurling stuff about you in the classroom. You might be a social worker and you go and do a visit. Bro, I've had that where, a parent is hurling abuse or making threats. Now, really and truly, even though I always say it's the nature of the beast, it shouldn't be the nature of the beast. And I got to admit, over the years, Rob, like over time, I had to start becoming a bit more firm.
Yeah, you have to.
So one time, I'll tell you what, this has happened, in my current local authority where I'm at, there was a social worker who's working with a particular parent, and the relationship had broken down. So the social worker went and said that the parents said, I want to meet with your manager. So like, calm. So anyway, now, the parent, the social worker, and was talking about how the parents, when the social worker are talking to the parent on the phone, parents always hurling abuse, and the parent was saying, oh, but I think the social worker's got attitude and this and this and this, and the social worker was saying, but there's times whereby I put my foot down because at the end of the day, I'm on the phone, I'm not here for you to swear at me on the phone, of course, I'm not, but then it got to the point where in that particular scenario, the parent started to be like, I'm gonna go and punch you up. This is what was happening, bruv. I'm gonna go punch you up. And bruv, I was there, and I said, and this was I said, listen, for real, that's not running. Nah, I said, no, it's not running. I said, listen, the social worker needs to give you respect, 100%. You need to give social worker respect. I said, on both sides, because if the social worker, was to have any issue regarding conduct, I'll pull the social worker up and say, listen, real talk here. You can't be doing that with the parent. I'm sorry. Give the parent respect. I said, but I'm not going to endorse you threatening the social worker and I'm here. I said, if you're going to threaten the social worker, I said, I'm going to ask you to leave the office. I'm not going to chat to you. I said, I'm being respectful. Oh yeah, because Nana, when I talk to you, you're fine. I said, yeah, calm. I'm the manager. So I get when you got concerns, you want to escalate it towards me. But what I'm not going to have is going to run is that you're going to be here threatening the social worker. I'm going to punch you up and I'm sitting here. So I said, listen, it's going to go two ways. I said, either you level down, and we're going to have a respectful conversation and I'm going to hear your concerns, what you've got to say about the social worker and what's going on with the children. Or this meeting is done and the social worker done And the social worker is not gonna have any communication with you. It's one of she's like, Nana, okay, look, I'm sorry, this and this and this. I said, that's all I want. And the social worker said, listen, Nana, I'll be real with you. I'm not here to be anybody's punching bag. Bro, for real. I'm not here to be anyone's punching bag. And bro, to be honest with you, with this job role, like you're right. Nobody gets up in the morning and is like, you know what, I'm gonna come in and do a job here and man's gonna be here getting abused. Nah, you mad. That's not meant to be happening. So
yeah, but you know, right? Okay, so all right, so so let's compare education and social work, right? Yeah, because there always seems to be this battle. But one thing's for certain, right? Yeah, both jobs, you're always going to get abused by a family or young person.
yes, that's gonna happen.
Now, in education, obviously they're a bit more. They are a bit more hands-on than social care, right? Yeah, because obviously they're seeing these children every day, bro, every day. So you might see Timmy every day. Timmy send you to F off. Go suck out your mum. Throwing a sandwich at you, spitting at you. Yeah. There was a time I worked in a school. Man spat in my face. Man spat in my face. A student spat in my face. You do know spitting in someone's face is GBH.
Yeah.
You know I could have got him charged.
Yeah.
No. I'll repeat that again just in case listeners don't understand. I used to work in an EBD school, a special needs school, and a pupil spat in my face.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this is a common thing that still happens, yeah? Right? We're not mentioning names. It's a generic thing that happens
with
every week, every day, every year in schools, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Children misbehave and they heard abuse at
teachers or
right,
teaching assistants.
Right,
yeah.
okay, right, yeah. Now, I remember I just walked out of school. And I walked till I calmed down. I was angry. Yeah. And I remember I punched the wall. Punched this wall, yeah, in the school. And I just walked. Yeah. I calmed down. I remember I calmed down. I was like, okay, I'm ready to go back. So I got the bus back. And then I never said anything to the young person for about 3 or 4 days. But the student was in school the next day.
Yeah.
Now, this is where we've got to be really careful, depending on the
scenario,
on the circumstances and the scenario of the school.
Yeah.
Because, all right, so prime example now, right? Yeah. And believe it or not, this happens. Now, that teacher that got stabbed by a teacher, yeah, or there's been
teacher got stabbed by the pupil, yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah. Or there's many variations of students hurting abuse or being abusive towards teachers, right? Yeah. 9 times out of 10 in some schools, they come back to school the next day. Sometimes there's no consequences, right? Yeah, because of the politics. This is real what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Now, number one, it's called safeguarding because, and I'll tell you what I mean by safeguarding now. Now, Timmy's life at home is crap. Yeah, mum and dad are arguing. There's domestic violence at home, so it's best for Timmy to come to school. So Timmy, yes, might have spat at his teacher or threw the terror at his teacher. You know and I know, bruv. Straight away, no, you're excluded. Straight away, 2 days, see you later, bye-bye.
Yeah.
See you on Monday.
Yeah.
But the head teacher's made the decision. Nah, Robert, listen, I'm sorry. He's got to come in tomorrow. Home life is not great. I spoke to the social worker.
Yeah.
He cannot stay home. There's too much going on at home. Now that teacher, yeah, and this does happen to many teachers, what I'm saying to you, brother, right, yeah? How's he supposed to feel, bro? How is he supposed to feel?
No, I hear you. I hear you, brother. I hear you.
He's thinking, right, hang on a minute. So imagine.
So he's thinking, what safeguard do you put in place for me?
Right. Now, he goes home now, or she goes home now, right? So let's say it's a male teacher or a female teacher. They go home to their partner, yeah? And they tell their partner, right, yeah, this student called Tim, he spat at me and threw a chair at me. What?
And then the partner says, what's the school doing about it?
Right.
And then the partner says, he's been excluded for 2 days and he's come back in.
Right. No. And then the teacher says, no, he's coming to school tomorrow. So the partner's vexed now. And then the partner's telling the teacher, no, you need to leave your job. Like, no, what's going on there?
Yeah.
Because remember, it's also about us as a professional feeling supported. So example now, you're a team manager, right? Yeah? All
yeah.
Right? As you were saying earlier, you might have a particular case and then the social worker says to you, Nana, every time I talk to the mum on the phone, she's just always abusing me. Yeah, you bitch, shut up. Why are you coming to my house for? Excuse me, apologize for the language. I'm just using real context.
Yeah.
That happens in real life.
Yeah. But in that instance, bro,
What you
yeah,
telling
yeah,
her?
yeah, but I'll tell you what I do.
Yeah.
In that instance, bro, for me, I'll be real. I actually do step in. So I've told you before when
Yeah.
that scenario I said where the social worker was having difficulties and the parent was abusing, but what I did is that the parents came to the office,
Yeah.
and I said, listen, look, I want respect either way. So you heard an abuse at the social worker. If the social worker is then not speaking to you, answering your call, I said at the end of the day, the social worker in my team, they're not meant to get on the phone and you hurl abuse at them whilst they are trying to support you. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
I said, if this, because I say this to parents all the time, yeah, that, like for me, bruv, because you know what it is? The job roles, Rob, that we do, like I said, we're working with people. One thing, Rob, I do understand is that yes, families, children, young people, will in the heat of the moment hurl abuse, bruv. It happens, and it is the nature of it is the nature of the beast. Yeah, and I know that people be saying nana, but I get it, nature of the beast, because I've been there. I've had abuse at me. I've had people come to the office.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's happened. I know it's the nature of the beast, but it's about your support. I'm saying for me as a team manager, where I step in is that I speak to parents directly. I'm very, very bruv direct. I'm like, listen, for real now, yeah, and I'm keeping it 100 with you.
Yeah.
The social worker is not meant to come to your yard, yeah, and get abuse from you, yeah, or on the phone, because this the relationship.
Yeah, but bro, do you know? Sorry to cut you there, right? Yeah, all right. So because I think where I'm going with this, right? Yeah, is like, when do you get to the level of not tolerating the disrespect? Because remember, forget verbal abuse. Forget that for the meantime.
Yeah.
Because we know verbal abuse is just as bad as physical.
Physical,
abuse.
yeah.
I'm now talking about physical abuse, brother. Yeah, physical abuse. How does a social worker, or what do you tell your team, generically, just an example now, if there's been physical abuse?
Well, obviously, in terms of it, the social worker cannot ever go to that home again.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah. Because, bruv, no social worker, if a parent punches a social worker, bruv, no social worker is gonna go and hit. Well, I won't lie to you. I think no social worker, yeah, is gonna go and hit a parent back, because what it is that, bruv, the reason why you can't is because, and you shouldn't do it anyway, because you're a social worker in a position of power. Yeah, and you have your social work registration. And for me, I'll be real with you. When I speak to a lot of social workers, the reason why, like, I think for me, that if a parent has gone and say, like, I've had a young person push me, yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna go and do anything and go and hit that young person. I'm not going, because I'm in a position of power. Yeah. And I know, brother, that if I was to go and respond, my social registration is gone straight away. Yeah. And for any teacher, it because you are in a position of power. But the thing is though, the issue is that is what you said. It's the position of power, but at the same time, your safety is also going to be compromised.
And this is where a lot of teachers
feel. And social workers, bruv, feel compromised as well, because they feel that actually, wait, so I've got to work with this particular family, and every single time they're threatened, saying, I'm going to stab you, I'm going to do this and do that.
That's threat to life.
Yeah. And some social workers, bruv, feel that, their local authority haven't even got their back to step in, because, bruv, me and you know people.
Right.
Yeah.
So right. Let me put the water down.
You know there was there. But now it's true though, it's true.
No, because as I said before, at what point do we tolerate the disrespect? But then at what point does the professional also tolerate the disrespect from not feeling supported? Because I feel...
But there's two components though, yeah?
Well, okay, so because this is another example. Now, TikTok, social media, I see a lot of videos. Right, let me say this very slowly. I see a lot of videos on TikTok and on YouTube. What else? Other social media,
Instagram.
Yeah. Now I've seen schools in America, even some in the UK.
Yeah, I know.
Where where the pupil has attacked the teacher
or thrown a chair.
Yeah, and then the teacher punches or hits the pupil back,
and then
the teacher loses their job, and then the student, even though he attacked the teacher first, he stays in the school.
Yeah, but Rob, that's what I'm saying to you, bro. Like, do you know what? Yeah, what you're saying, bro. Bro, what I say to you, I fully back what you're saying. But it goes down to the position of power.
Yeah,
and the position, unfortunately, the position of power, and I'm gonna say this open, it might be controversial. The position of power supersede sometimes the safety of the professional.
Yeah.
It does, because I know, Rob, that throughout my career being a social worker, that no matter what threat or anything I've had, or anything, or if a parent pushes me or anything, bruv, I'm not gonna come and swing the parent back.
Yeah, yeah,
I can't do that. I gotta take it. Because end of the day, if I do anything, now you're in a position of power. And the thing is, I shouldn't feel like that.
No.
Obviously, I'm not saying that, bruv, I'm gonna go and respond to any parent that's gonna come and push me. Because, bruv, even if that happened to me today, if a parent come and push me and, or hit me, bruv, I ain't gonna go and hit the parent. I'm not. I'll call the police, do what I need to do. But what I'm gonna say to people is this: that if you're a social worker and you've got a relationship with that parent, and that parent is pushing the boundaries, there is a point where you've got to put your foot and say, you know what? All right, for real now. Yeah, look, I'm not even here for this. I've got a good relationship with you.
Or I'm not working on this case no more.
Yeah.
Tell your manager.
Or tell your manager. But there might be a point where you got to say, you know what? Actually, look, I'll be real with you. You see how you been with me? I'm not here for it. Now, sometimes with some parents, you work with them. They might be like, all right, cool. You know what? I apologize. Others might not be so much. So you might have to go to your manager and go and say, listen, I can't even go and work this case because of how this parent is being. Like I said, for me, bro, the social worker in my team, that parent, I'm not gonna lie to you, that parent I put that parent in check, because the parent said to me, bro, in the meeting, was getting up and said, I'm gonna, no, bro, let me land on this,
But you know though, right? Yeah.
But no, let me land. But the parent stood up and said in the meeting, I'm gonna go and swing for you. And I went to the parent, that is not going to run straight. And she was shocked. I said, nah, that's not gonna run. Because I said, because listen, you can't swing at the social worker. Because, bro, I'll be real with you. Because the one thing I'm gonna say, bruv, there are some social workers who are like, listen, I'll be real with you. Any parent swings at me, I'm not lying, I'll lose my job. I'll swing the parent. Yeah. But I'm saying, some social workers will not have it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, generally speaking, most social workers are not gonna do anything.
Yeah, I mean, look, let's keep it real now, right? Okay, look, all right. So I'm gonna use myself as an example once again. Yes, when I worked in a school, I got spat in my face, and I walked out, right? Now, the difference between Robert then and Robert now, I ain't tolerating no shit. So let me tell you what's going to happen, right? Yeah? All right. Unfortunately, in the teaching facility, we're very much a punching bag. I want to keep it real, yeah?
So social workers?
Right? We're very much a punching bag.
Yeah.
Where we have to tolerate the abuse, where we have to tolerate, pupils maybe verbally and physically putting their hands on us as teachers, right? Yeah? In schools, okay? Right? But let me tell you something. The difference between now, I'll see you later, bye-bye, I'm off.
You're off, yeah.
Right? Because I know myself, right? And I think, as Nana said, right, yeah, it's very important to still maintain your professionalism.
You have to, yeah.
Right? It's very important that first and foremost, but you're also human as well.
Yeah.
As well. So you know what? My advice, walk out. Just walk out.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, see you later.
Yeah, because for me, Rob,
right? because, bro, listen, let me tell you something. Forget managers, right? Yeah, you got to protect yourself.
Yeah, I hear that.
And you may not get the same protection from a manager
yeah,
or a head teacher or a team leader, right? That you think you should. So you know what? To protect you, just walk out. Just say, miss, I need to go now, right? And just walk out.
Yeah.
Because I know sometimes my tolerance may not be good as it might have been before.
Yeah.
Right? Or maybe I'm going through something, or maybe
and you might just lash out.
I might just lash out. So you know what? So what I'll do, there's a thing called knowing yourself. Know yourself professionally, know yourself as an individual. If you feel anytime threatened, walk away.
And you don't, if you don't
just
feel safe. Yeah, because even like with me, Rob, it's like when I've if somebody threatened me, or like I've had a young person threaten me, obviously I was on a home visit with you anyway when that happened, but I've had other young people threaten me and everything. Now, in that scenario, I've just gone and left. Do you know what I'm saying? And then maybe I've measured the case a bit later and a young person has been remorseful, and the young person's come to the office and I'm like, all right, let's talk. Or say, for example, a parent has well, but like I said, you've got to measure your case, because I do agree with you, Rob. I think the safety of professionals is becoming more and more compromised. And I do feel that even though we're working in this sector to support, deal with challenging cases, the position of power, Rob, it does, to a certain degree, it does supersede safety. obviously local authorities will do what they can and say, okay, look, be mindful when you go on a home visit. These are things you should be doing. But that teacher who got stabbed, like, that's going to be very. That teacher may not want to ever teach again.
Yeah, but bro, this is what I'm trying to say to you, bro. Because look, like, it's all good us. It's all good us talking about being professional and professionalism and being PC. No, bruv, no, bruv, no. So, bruv, sorry, bruv. Let me say something, right? Yeah, if I got attacked in a school by any pupil and they've stabbed me with a knife, professionalism. You want to talk about professionalism and you've just been stabbed?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
So remember, we're just generically talking.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about this situation that's in the paper.
Happened, yeah.
Do you think he cares about professionalism?
No, he doesn't care, bro. Man's just got chefed up.
Right. He's a man that has been stabbed by a young person, yeah? Right? But it's now becoming common now in the UK. It's becoming very common now.
So let me ask you, with that being said, do you think that, because also as well, when I think about social workers and how sometimes parents are threatening them, sometimes, obviously, yes, the social workers do report to the police, and there's parents actually, sometimes they do get sentences.
But you know what, right? Once again, it comes down to staff safeguarding. I personally feel
it's not strong enough.
I personally feel in education right now, and I've worked in many schools, right? And I actually go into many schools as well. I actually feel when it comes to staff safeguarding, it is not as strong as it should be, right? Yeah, a lot of teachers don't feel backed. So, example, if you do work in a special needs school, and let's say Timmy has Asperger's with ADHD,
because you've got to take into account the needs of the young person,
and he slaps you or spits in your face, you have to accept it because that's his condition. It's a hard. It's hard.
Rob, you know what? You see this episode here is very, very difficult because even in social work as well, because it's like because you know what it is. It's like you're dealing with a lot, and it's like you got to be professional.
Yeah.
But then you are gonna get abused. But then you're also an individual. You also have your own tolerance level as well. But you also got to make sure you practice safe.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? But then you still got to give a service out to the families that you're working with. So
100%.
It's like, where do you draw the line?
Yeah.
For me, where I'll draw the line is that if my local authority, this is generically speaking, if the place of work, after that incident's happened, I feel that you haven't supported me or keeping me safe, then you need to walk.
Right. Okay. And for me, that's what it is as well. Because there's a thing called pride. Professional pride.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And doing the right thing for you. Because remember, when you're a practitioner, brother, right? Yeah. I think this is the thing as well. When you're a practitioner, so you think about, okay, I'm a social worker, or I'm a teacher, or I work for probation, or I work for a charity. You're a professional practitioner, okay? Right,
Yeah.
So when you're a professional practitioner, at some point individually, now, what do you stand for as a practitioner?
That's right. Your own values,
okay,
you.
So I stand for change.
Yeah.
I stand for overcoming. I stand for progression. But as I said before, when it does come to being safe, you need to really be very firm with yourself as a practitioner.
Yeah, you have to.
Right, yeah. Am I going to tolerate this situation?
But Rob, also then on a grander scale, bruv, this also goes down to the government because look at the petition I was trying, and this is where also I have to say to my colleagues as well, because we've done it. The thing is, because of what's happened, I already addressed this a while back.
Yeah.
Remember, with the petition and stuff like that. And this is where like I have to call upon colleagues in education and social care as well. Because I did try and do a petition.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Yeah. And bruv, that didn't get traction.
It fell on deaf ears.
It fell on deaf ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is as well, it's like the government as well, them lot down there, they ain't got a clue. They haven't got a clue about the challenges that professionals are facing in education and social care, particularly with this. Because this incident does happen with this teacher being stabbed. That's gonna send shockwaves across the UK. Because as much as like,
do you know what? I'm actually curious now. Sorry to cut, I do apologize for cutting you. I'm actually curious now to see what's gonna happen next. So I think he's 14 if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
So technically he's under 16. So but let's just keep it real. He'll probably just get cautioned or charged, right? Yeah. Depending, right? Yeah. Right. And either A, the school will keep him, or B, he'll be thrown out the school
and go to another provision.
And then they just go to like another provision. So for his life, he just keeps it moving, right? Yeah, his education is not really interrupted.
But the teacher and
but
their
the teacher
life
now,
and their trauma,
that's the trauma.
Rob,
that's the trauma.
No, bruv, I agree with you. And like I said, this is a very, very difficult conversation because
it's difficult.
Because me and you, it's like we've got the answer, but then we don't have the answers because we know like what you're doing. And, bro, this is the reason, and this goes back to what when we were at university, our last podcast event, and we spoke about how the fact that actually they don't do modules on things to do with this, and they should be doing it.
Yeah.
Because how are you going to deal with situations like a teacher? Like, because as much as bro, I talk about social workers and their safety, yeah, because social workers have been stabbed, they've been harmed, they have been harmed, it's happened. But then you've also got the thing to do with the teachers now, and it's about what training is there. Now I know, Rob, like in local authorities, we do staff online safeguarding training. There's things that we have got in place. There's like devices, or it's happened because I've had that training.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, all right, but the training is fine. But as you said, when do you as a practitioner go and say, all right, cool, you know what, actually, nah. Like, it's about my safety.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I'm here to work and here to serve.
Yeah.
My safety.
Yeah. I mean, like in a lot of schools, especially APs, alternative provision schools, not so much mainstream schools, they do a thing called team teach. I remember doing that. So team teach is when you're trained to de-escalate a situation, which means you can physically put your hands on a student, not rough, but you're taught a specific way of being able to handle that people
And to restrain,
and to restrain you, right? Like, it's restraint training. You get a certificate, and it means you can actually, yes, put your hands on that student to de-escalate or fight, whatever.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't always go the training that's given. In fact, the training is good because obviously it is about de-escalating. Yeah, but I mean, violence in school or leaving your yard or leaving home to go to work for violence is not the one.
Yeah, no,
right,
no.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, I just want. I mean, for me, please, teaching staff, education professionals, and practitioners in general, please protect yourself. Right,
Yeah, you have to.
Remember, yeah, your well-being and your safety and your mental health is
important,
priority every single day.
It is.
And if you feel that you're being threatened verbally, physically by any young person, you need to either walk away, tell your manager, but more importantly, do what's best for you. And if you feel, do you know what, I can't work with that family no more, or that student needs to go, or I'm gone, right? Yeah, depending on the scenario of the situation, you got to do what's best for you. But please,
you have to,
be mindful of your safety. Very, very important, man.
100%.
This is a hard one because there was so much different elements.
Yeah, there's
you
so
know
much
what I mean?
elements. And like I said, that teacher, I can't imagine what that teacher's going through.
What?
I can't imagine what the teacher's going through.
I never say what I want to say.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I will extend it to my social work colleagues as well, because I know we've done that episode already about social workers feeling safe. But I will say it again: if you are getting threatened and you don't feel safe, to your manager.
And what are the grounds as well? I mean, like, without getting too deep, because imagine that. Imagine if that teacher, he might be agency staff, right? Is there anything in the contract of the agreement that, if I get stabbed, you're going to pay me compensation? Or if he's a full-time employed by the borough or the school, if you get attacked, we're going to give you. What's going to happen then?
No.
Does he take the borough and the school to court?
No, I hear you.
It gets messy, you know.
It gets messy. You know, but just make sure, guys, you just keep yourself safe. You know, and to our colleague, you know, who recently got stabbed, please just
well wishes
for your recovery.
Yeah, well wishes.
Very, very tough episode, brother. It was.
Yeah, but listen, everyone, you know
you like, subscribe, you share, you follow us. We'll see you soon. Yeah? Take care, guys.
Peace.